Hey everybody, welcome to the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Let's do meteorology, as we're wont to do. First thing, we're looking at are the jet streams over the western world. Some extreme bends over the Atlantic Ocean there, as well as a highly concentrated jet stream over the southern portion of the North Atlantic. Quite a bit of chaos happening in the jet stream there. Southern hemisphere, we see it doubled up there over the southern portion of the Atlantic Ocean. And before we look at the east side, let's look at the surface winds. I almost forgot. There are the surface winds of the western world. Here are the surface winds of the east. And there is a cyclone striking the Philippines, so expecting a pretty significant humanitarian impact from that. We don't cover it too much. I'm not aware if we have any Philippine viewers. If you are viewing from the Philippines, drop us a line. Perhaps we'll talk about forecasts for there. And if you've got any sort of custom forecast you'd like us to do, let us know in the comments. We'll consider it. So here are the jet streams. Once again, doubled up jet streams here over eastern Australia. Shout out to our viewers from this side of the map. Next, we're going to show you a temperature anomaly forecast here over the next 72 hours. This is the GFS temperature anomaly forecast in degrees Celsius for the lower 48. Quite warm temperatures here over the next 3 days, at least for the eastern portion of the country. For the western portion of the country, lots of snow and some incredibly cold temperatures there, reaching down to like 20 degrees below normal, and that's 20 degrees Celsius below normal in places like Montana and North Dakota especially. Here's your pressure and precipitation forecast for that same period, the 72-hour forecast based on the GFS model. Some precipitation headed to the mid-Atlantic states and really the entire southeastern portion of the U.S. as snow continues to fall. In the northwest especially, an additional heavy snow and rain event going to happen in California as well as Washington on that model. Quite extreme. And let's show the snow depth forecast here. We're going to actually zoom in a bit here because this is so extreme. So here's a 72-hour snow depth forecast based on the European model. So that's 12 noon Eastern time. And check out the snow totals up in these areas. Over 70 inches, 74 inches showing up there. Yowzers. Heavy snow forecasted there over the next 72 hours. That's a European model for snow depth through Sunday at 12 noon. Next, the weather.gov map. You can see hard freeze warnings over places like Lake Michigan and Superior and Huron. Also, lots of winter weather advisories there. That's those purple areas. If your county's lit up, just click it. Here's your NASA Goes Lightning Mapper, and we saw some snow going across, some lightning going across Wisconsin and indeed Lake Superior over the past few hours there. It's about 9-10 hours, I think is what that is. That's your NASA Goes Lightning Mapper. Here's your real-time lightning map, and we've got some terrestrial lightning, I think, in the U.S. over northwestern Arkansas. Maybe not. It looks like it's calmed down, perhaps. Anyway, that's a real-time lightning map from lightningmaps.org. Australia saw some heavy lightning there recently. And we're seeing some Middle Eastern lightning. This video was originally streamed live to Twitch. If you weren't aware, thanks for realizing. Perhaps download the mobile app. As we regularly go live to Twitch, it's just such a great live streaming platform. It's not rife with pathetic censorship like some, quote, competitors, end quote. We're also on BitChute. Look for more and more content to come there as we get more and more irritated by the state of affairs on planet Earth. Once again, congratulations on realizing the channel exists. If you're viewing any place besides YouTube, go view on YouTube. You're missing 90% of our content. If you'd like to support the channel, become a member at smashamash.com/smashteam. We're putting up free posts, but we prefer silver and gold memberships as we need to make money to make this. Next, shout out to Mitch Boyer. Sorry about standing you up last night, Mitch. Things really went sideways for us. So check out Mitch Boyer's channel. He's been making he used to make videos about printing. Now he makes them about cycling. And
tubeless tires
I don't know why he didn't buy a bike from me. He ought to have bought this bike from me. And you could too, by the way. We met on curated.com. Again, shout out to Mitch. And we'll be making a video with Mitch on Saturday. So our latest guest will be Mitch Boyer, perhaps, unless we do somebody else in the meantime. We may have another guest in the meantime. But anyway, we'll mum's the word on that. If you'd like to buy a bike, there should be links below this video to that as well. Curated.com/e/dan.nigro. If you want to buy a bike or gear, look me up. And let's look up the water vapor scenario over the Pacific Ocean. So this is the water vapor map showing you the amount of water in the atmosphere over the Pacific Ocean. Those orangish areas are the dry spots, and the pinkish areas are the wet spots. And for you new viewers and meteorology noobs, the moist air, at a given temperature and pressure at least, is less massive than the dry air as the atmosphere tries to reach static equilibrium. Next, a U.S. Doppler radar map. It's getting pretty snowy in Alaska. We'll focus on the lower 48. And perhaps we'll be doing Alaskan forecasts in the future. It's all possibly in the cards, folks. It all depends on a lot of different factors. So anyway, there's the U.S. Doppler radar for the lower 48. Here's the cloud layer, the shortwave radiation map. You can see that low moving up into Canada from Lake Superior. You can see that rotating counterclockwise system there, showing up great in the water vapor map. Also a line of moisture here stretching from Oklahoma to Lake Erie. You can see that in the cloud layer as well. Here's the recap, the lower 48 U.S. Doppler radar map. There's the cloud layer, showing you clouds and fog at nighttime when it's too dark to see them with the visible. And here is the water vapor map. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully you understand atmospheric physics. In any case, thanks for tuning in. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news.